Hey, what is up, everybody? We're back. We've been away for a while. Who cares? You don't need a reason.
We took a
Um,
break.
yeah,
We
we just
needed
took
a
a break.
break.
We need a break. Some stuff's been going on. Um, yeah, that's about it. But today we're back. It's been a while since we did an episode, since we recorded. We left off on Star Wars, and we
Return of the
had,
Jedi.
yeah, Return of the Jedi. We had planned to do, what's that movie called? The prequels.
Yeah.
The Phantom Menace. We had planned to do the Phantom Menace, but then I almost quit. So because of the Phantom Menace. So instead, we're doing Batman.
Yeah. We needed a break, definitely. A lot of things went on in our personal lives.
Yeah, guys, and also Star Wars just sucks, bro.
Hey, I mean, at least we ended on a trilogy. We ended a trilogy before
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on
yeah,
break.
yeah, yeah. At least you got the original trilogy. Yeah, but
Yeah,
this
but
episode, I'm
we're
really
coming back
excited
strong.
because we're talking about the Batman
Exactly.
2022. I almost said 2021. I forgot we're in 2022. Um,
A
this came out like
week
last
ago.
week. Last week,
Yeah.
yeah. I saw it on Thursday with my girlfriend.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to see it first day, but I still saw it on Saturday last week. So it's been a while that we've let the movie sink in. We're not like
Yeah,
recency bias or anything. So it's I think, and also we have enough time for. There's been enough time for people to have seen it. We can like go straight into it. We don't have to wait on anything.
yeah, and there's already clips on TikTok and Twitter, so it's all good.
Exactly.
It's all good. So yeah, this is the latest in the Batman. It's another reboot of Batman, right?
Yeah.
We had Ben Affleck before Robert Pattinson, and before
Yeah.
that we had what's the name, Christian Bale. We've had a lot of Batmans, and Batman's just like Spider-Man. Every couple of years there's gonna be a new one.
Exactly. But I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing because we have had great adaptations of Batman. Uh,
Sure.
but I mean, then again, Ben Affleck's Batman his career as Batman ended up abruptly. But the DCEU is a very sensitive topic for people because obviously there's a lot of things that went wrong. Other things people will disagree went great, but no, not
Yeah,
really.
and I don't care about the DCU. I'm gonna be honest. I'm loving it lately that they're like, who gives a crap about continuity? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because they kind of just were like, you know what, I don't. Let's just do whatever we want,
Yeah,
which honestly it helps them a lot
I liked the new Suicide Squad,
for
James Gunn's
sure.
Suicide Squad. That one was good. I liked the Harley Quinn movie. I didn't
Which also
see
gets a lot of hate. The Birds of Prey movie. I don't know why.
I didn't see Zack Snyder's Justice League.
I
But
did,
but
and
I don't really care about Zack Snyder verse. I'm sorry, Snyder fans.
yeah,
Um,
even like right the day that the movie premiered, the new Batman movie, I remember I saw Ben Affleck trending and also Restore the Snyderverse. They were all hating on Robert Pattinson before the movie had even started.
yeah,
He hadn't even seen the movie, which it's not fair for him.
yeah. I'm gonna say this, Snyder fans. You guys are just butthurt, and it's
Yeah,
okay. It's okay to be butthurt.
it's okay to
Um,
admit that you lost. Take the L, dude.
yeah,
Like it's not coming back.
and I mean there is a chance it could come back because honestly, like we still have Ezra Miller, Flash. We still have Jason Momoa,
Yeah.
Aquaman.
See, that's the
So
thing. I
so
mean,
they're
we have the other Justice League members, but the
yeah,
main two are gone. And I
yeah.
mean, I know we still haven't seen the Flash movie, but there is rumors that it's literally just going to restore the timeline, and Ben Affleck Batman and Henry Cavill Superman are just going to be gone.
Okay,
So
there's
it's
that.
like it doesn't fucking matter anymore.
Yeah, but honestly, you like the way fucking DC's doing it right now. You literally don't need to do like a Flashpoint movie to reset the timeline. Like, who gives a shit about the timeline? Like if
Yeah,
people want Zack Snyderverse, just fucking let Zack Snyder do a couple movies. And
yeah,
then, but if people still want Matt Reeves Batman, just let him do a couple movies.
Yeah, they should just do whatever they want.
Like who cares?
That's kind of how it started with the Joker movie.
Yeah,
It's not connected
exactly.
to anything.
I think it's kind of dumb, or not dumb, but I feel like it's kind of pandering to have. I guess not pandering. That's not the right word. I feel like it's kind of dumb to want to have a connected universe that bad, when it's like you can just do your own
Yeah.
fucking thing. Like
No, because I mean, we saw it in the beginning.
yeah,
With they tried it, it didn't work. They only were like
yeah,
what,
man.
4 movies in, and they were just like, yeah, never mind. This is
Yeah,
not working.
just if you want Zack Snyder to do a Justice League movie, just let him do a Justice League movie.
Yeah.
If you
I
don't,
mean,
fucking
I think mostly, I want to say it's probably Warner Brothers' fault that they just don't like Zack Snyder. But then again, I also didn't like the Justice League.
I don't know. I didn't like the the one that
The
went to feet
Justice League, yeah,
the
Joss
Justice
Whedon.
League. I didn't finish that one because I was like, this is fucking boring.
Yeah,
Man
yeah.
Man of
Well,
Steel, I remember being like, this is like whatever.
yeah,
And then I remember not liking Batman v Superman either.
yeah, because that's a terrible movie, and I'm sorry to anyone that likes it, but it's a
It
terrible movie.
it was boring to me also. Um
Terrible. And then also, like we said, the Justice League with Joss Whedon was pretty bad. And then I know Sebastian didn't see it, but I saw Zack Snyder's Justice League, and it wasn't better. Well, I mean, obviously maybe the story was better, but it was the same story, just longer, more explained, which it just
yeah.
didn't. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the 4 hours.
Yeah, I'll watch it someday when I want to waste 4 hours, you know.
Yeah, and since we still talk about that DCEU, literally 2 days ago, the DCEU announced that they're delaying movies again. Black Adam, Aquaman, The Flash are all getting delayed. And even the DC animated movie, the Super League of Pets, something like that, it's also getting
Oh,
delayed. But
uh
the Flash was supposed to come out for the first time in 2018, dude, and now
oh
it's
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
being delayed to 2023. So
Honestly, I think Flash movie's probably gonna suck. Um I think Black Adam might be good. I'm kind of excited for that one because I like Dr. Fate. I like Hawk Girl or Hawkman. I think Hawkman is the one that's in that movie.
yeah, but you said hot girl for a second.
No, sorry. I'm excited for that one. I want to see Pierce Brosnan as Doctor Strange. As
Yeah,
Dr. Fate.
it is an interesting casting,
Mhm.
but I mean, I think Dwayne Johnson could do a good Black Adam from the little seconds that we've seen as him, but he looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that much about Black Adam
Me
in the
neither.
comics,
I
so
just remember that he was announced as the cat
ages
as
ago,
Black Adam. He was
years
announced like
ago,
literally at least maybe 6 years ago.
like I think even before Shazam came out, it was
Yeah,
announced.
probably even before like the fucking Justice League came out. He was announced.
It was, I think, back when the DCU was getting planned. DCEU was getting planned. I think I remember that they had plans about a Black Adam movie with Dwayne Johnson, and I was like, that's
Yeah.
weird. That okay.
And they just like
Sure.
never started the movie until recently.
Yeah, it's crazy. Imagine if Marvel did that. If like since like 2014, they were like, yeah, we're gonna make Spider-Man again with Tom Holland, and then I guess that movie came out before this one though, 2017. So
Yeah. No, I mean, I guess they kind of do that because I remember they've done that for like the big announcement castings, like for example, Captain Marvel or also Blade,
yeah,
which Blade they announced him, Mahershala Ali, they announced him what, like 3 years ago?
yeah, like around there.
So it's been a while. I guess they do that,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It just feels like Black Adam was so long ago when they announced
It
it was Dwayne
was
Johnson.
though. It was really long ago.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, the Flash movie. I mean, they're bringing back Michael Keaton for some reason,
Yeah.
and supposedly
And-
he's gonna be like the main Batman for the DCEU now.
Mhm.
For some
That's
reason.
weird. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, that's why I think Flash movie's gonna probably suck.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, because it's like you're already doing Flashpoint and you haven't even like well, I haven't seen Zack Snyder's Justice League, but you're not establishing Flash as a character yet. You know,
I think he had some good scenes. He had some good scenes in Zack Snyder's, but It's like I'm telling you, it's the same story, just longer.
Yeah. So, anyways, enough about Justice League. Let's talk about something good. The Batman.
Yeah. Initial reactions. What were yours?
Oh, it's good. I thought it was a little bit too long, but at the same time, I was like, it's good.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
I didn't mind sitting through this movie because Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy is also super fucking long,
Yeah.
right?
I
Like,
think they're about the same time,
they're like about the
honestly.
same. Yeah. I think Dark Knight
Yeah.
is like 2 hours, 50 minutes, 45 minutes. I don't
Oh
know.
shit, never mind. Okay, the like I'm looking, I have all of Nolan's trilogy open on Rotten Tomatoes here, and also the new Batman. Batman Begins was 2 hours 20, which is still really long. But
Okay.
then the Batman with Matt Reeves was 256. So it is
Mhm.
it is like at least 30 minutes
How much
difference.
is the Dark Knight Rises?
The Dark Knight, that one is 232.
Okay.
And then the Dark Knight Rises is 245. So that one's the third one is the longest one.
Yeah.
But even then, all of those are shorter than
Yeah.
these new Batman.
Yeah, but it's weird because whenever I rewatch Nolan's Batman trilogy, I hate rewatching the last one just because of how long it is. But I did not know, or I didn't realize when I was watching it in theaters that the Batman is actually longer. Um,
Yeah, it is longer, but I do agree with you. I think the Dark Knight Rises does feel longer. It's just the pacing, I think.
yeah, I think because it's like the last one that they try to like, tie up all the loose ends and stuff. That's what makes it feel like sort of longer because you have to like
Mhm.
close everything off. And with this one, I feel like it does it like the pacing is a little bit better because I mean it's not an origin story, but it's like a good like cohesive like just
Yeah.
single thing.
It's
It's like a single thing, but it has like a lot of different things in it, which
yeah,
which
they're
I
kind of doing the homecoming thing where they just don't show the origin the
yeah.
same way.
Well, and that's something that I want to say about this movie because the plot is very similar to a bunch of stuff that I like. It's not directly inspired, but it's like it has some things with like the Long Halloween and Batman Year One and
Yeah, I've heard about
um
the Long Halloween comic.
yeah, and that when I first like when I was first watching this movie, I was like, oh man, this is lame because I feel like like even though it's not an origin story, I feel like I've seen this a lot before, especially with the Telltale game. I don't know if you ever played that one.
No, but
The ba-
I
the
have
ba-
it downloaded because they give it for free.
yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, at first I was like, man, this is very similar to like stuff I've already seen before. Not
Mhm.
that that's a bad thing because it's adapting like a lot of really good things. But
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's good to see. Well, not. I guess it's more of a cool thing to see things adapted in like a movie,
yeah,
a live action
uh,
movie.
but I mean, like as soon as like the Riddler like got more screen time, I was like, okay, this is badass because I don't know if people like this version of the Riddler or not. I haven't been like looking at discussions that much, but this version of the Riddler is freaking.
I've seen like a 50-50.
I feel like I know, but I feel like that's fair because I feel like when he's unmasked, he's like a fucking dork, right? He's like a
Yeah.
he's I made a tweet where I was like, the Riddler's the type of dude to be on incel Reddit or like incel Twitter with like 500 followers. That's the vibe I get from the Riddler. And but when he has the mask on and stuff, I feel like he's actually a very like scary, threatening
Yeah.
villain. He's pretty much like the Zodiac killer, dude.
Yeah, I've
Except he's
seen that.
except
I've
he's
seen that
not
comparison.
built like Ted Cruz, you know.
Like Ted Cruz. Yeah, I saw a bunch of comparisons of the Riddler to the Zodiac, and I think
Yeah.
it's on purpose
Yeah,
because
no, for
literally
sure.
they
Like,
literally said it's a cipher in the movie.
yeah, yeah. It's basically the Zodiac killer. But I think it works well. Like, I
Which, by the
lo-
way, off topic, I just saw the Zodiac movie with Robert Downey Jr. and Jake
barely
Gyllenhaal barely like a month ago. Honestly, I know the movie's like from 2010 or
7,
something. Yeah,
2000. Yeah,
I don't know when, but it is pretty old, and I barely saw it. And
it,
this is also very long too.
yeah, it's really long. I like it though. I like that movie.
Yeah, it is a pretty great movie. I don't know why I never saw it.
Um,
But yeah, the Riddler, he is very similar. He probably took it. I wonder if the Zodiac Killer is canon in this, and he just took inspiration from it.
I don't know, but I love this take on like Batman villains, and I love this take on Batman especially because it's very much like what Christopher Nolan tried to do, where it's like, yeah, this is a realistic Batman, right?
Mhm.
But in this one, I feel like Matt Reeves was actually like, well, this is a comic book character, so it is not that it's campy like the old Batman movies and like Adam West Batman, but it knows that it comes from a comic book. So at times I feel like it gets like that vibe done well. Whereas Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy is just like, this is just real. This is just fucking Chicago. And the dude is dressed as a bat. But in this one, I'm like, okay, the Riddler, he's scary, but he's also kind of funny, like a comic book villain. The Batman, he's
Yeah, of
really
course.
cool, but he's
Yeah, they got to
also,
keep him grounded.
yeah, they're grounded, but at the same time, like it's like it's not making fun of the comic book tropes. It's like you're celebrating the comic book tropes. That's what I get
Yeah,
from this movie.
yeah, I
And
totally feel that.
what was I gonna say? There's something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, on the topic of like Christopher Nolan just being like, yeah, this Gotham is just Chicago. This Gotham, I think, is really good. It's like grimy. It's like
I
fucking
think it's supposed to be like New York,
yeah,
because there's like the Gotham Square Garden, which is the Madison Square Garden.
yeah. Gotham City is inspired by New York, but
Yeah,
it's supposed to be like grimier and grosser.
yeah. But talk about Gotham in the way you're saying it, like Christopher Nolan. Yeah, this is like Chicago, but it looks like a normal city
Yeah, that's
in
what I mean.
Nolan's.
Like he just
Yeah,
fucking I like okay, the Batman filmed in Chicago, and I'm pretty sure Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy also filmed in Chicago.
yeah,
But with Christopher Nolan, it's just like, yeah, this is just this the Chicago
yeah.
skyline, at least in
But in this fucking Gotham of with Matt Reeves, it
mhm,
made it seem like a scary ass place you don't want to
yeah.
be in.
Dude,
Like trash
speaking
it,
I love the fucking beginning where um like Robert Pattinson's Batman is just fucking
monologuing.
yeah, he's just monologuing. He's writing a fucking diary and he's like Thursday, October 31st or whatever. And he's just fucking writing out, I'm the shadows. They think I'm there. And everyone's fucking scared of the shadows. And it's so fucking cool.
Yeah, it was a good introduction.
Mhm.
Just and especially since we got to see the Batman like in the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. Because in Batman Begins, you don't see Batman at all.
Obviously, because it's a story,
Because it's
because it's
Batman
his
Begins.
origin.
And then in The Dark Knight, it's like a good, like, I mean, that opening scene is really good, with the Joker and shit, but
Mhm.
you don't see Batman until like way later. And I don't remember Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, I
Um,
haven't seen Dark Knight Rises in a while, but I did see Dark Knight a couple months ago.
yeah, I'm gonna throw my Nolan trilogy in the trash because the Batman just fucking clowns all over that dude.
The clowns.
No,
The clown.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you like Robert Pattinson's Batman more than Christian Bale's Batman? What are your thoughts?
Well, are we talking about just Batman as a character, or are we talking about Bruce Wayne and Batman?
Uh, I would say, okay, let's do both. Let's do just Batman first, and then let's do Bruce Wayne.
Okay. Well, I'll say this. In this movie, the Batman with Matt Reeves. I'm like Matt Bat whatever.
Bat Reeves, yeah.
Yeah, with Bat Reeves here. Um, Matt Reeves really focused on Batman in this movie,
On just Batman.
and honestly, I really like that. I really liked how much they focused on the Bat personality,
Mhm.
because I mean, if you think about it, Bruce Wayne, honestly, his real personality is Batman,
Yeah.
and Bruce Wayne, like the playboy, whatever, the billionaire, that's his fake personality.
Yeah.
And I really love that they focused on that, and they made that you see that on the screen.
Hmm.
And with Christian Bale's Batman, really it was the opposite. It was kind of like I feel like they focused more on Bruce Wayne, which is not a bad thing, because we did see a lot more of Bruce Wayne in
I
Nolan's trilogy than in
Yeah.
this one.
I think Christian Bale is a really good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, for sure. Because obviously in this Matt Reeves Batman, Bruce is very antisocial. He doesn't want to go out.
Yeah, and
And
that's the point of these movies. I mean, like, we're kind of jumping all over the place, but at the end, Batman says that he has to be more than just vengeance, right? He has to be
Mhm.
somebody he has to be hope. He has to be there for the city, but not just as Batman, right? He has to be there as Bruce
Yeah,
Wayne.
yeah, because he has to be seen as well. Like the whole theme of the story is, I mean, he says it as a quote, "I'm vengeance,"
Mhm.
and the whole story is about him learning that he's not supposed to be vengeance. He's supposed to be a
Yeah,
symbol of hope.
yeah, because he even says it. You know, vengeance ain't gonna do shit at the end of the day. It's not
Yeah,
gonna fix the past. It's not gonna change anything really.
yeah. Which, by the way, I mean, we're talking about the "I'm vengeance" quote. That's the first thing we ever saw Robert Pattinson say in the Batman suit.
Mhm.
And I remember we talked about it when we saw the trailer, like that it looked really good.
Yeah,
I posted in our TikTok our first reactions to the trailer uh for the Batman trailer, and we were really excited to it. And I mean, honestly, I think it lived up to the hype.
yeah. This movie did not disappoint.
For
Oh,
sure.
the only thing it disappointed me in, no Batcock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember there was like
no bat penis or bat balls
I remember
or bat ass.
someone said that there was a Catwoman nip slip in the movie, but I didn't see it.
I don't know. I was paying a lot of attention to Catwoman, but I don't remember the nips.
I mean, if you saw her TikTok,
Dude,
Sebastian's.
dude, my girlfriend and I were both hard as fuck when we were watching this movie.
Yeah, I remember when Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman came out for the first time, there was like an audible gasp.
Bro, I howled. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it
because,
was exciting.
dude, it's because the theater I was at was quiet, but I was like, I was like, I
But you
had
went
like,
first day, right?
yeah, I went first day, but like, this was super different compared to like a Marvel movie. Nobody was cheering.
Yeah.
Nobody was like laughing. Everybody was like, oh fuck, it's like the Batman, you know?
Yeah, I
But
expect that.
but I saw Zoe Kravitz come up and I grabbed my girlfriend's arm and I was like, you know, I uh, I messed up
Yeah,
my pants and stuff.
yeah. My girlfriend tried to talk to me. I was like, don't. I'm looking at Catwoman.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
girlfriends.
yeah. I
It's all
mean,
about Catwoman.
talking about Catwoman.
My girlfriend likes Catwoman too. So
I mean, who doesn't?
yeah.
Like I'm telling
And
you,
also
when I saw it, there was literally an audible gasp. Like literally, everyone was like, "Oh my god!" The whole theater was down
also
bad. And
I love Catwoman's suit too.
yeah,
It's so
it is a.
simple, but it's such like I like the change of like having like the burglar mask be like the cat mask too.
You think her suit is better than Michelle Pfeiffer's? In
Oh, that I don't know, because Michelle Pfeiffer's like that one's pretty good too. Like I love the stitching. I feel like it's a little bit uncomfortable to wear.
yeah, I
Maybe,
think hers is way more uncomfortable
yeah, for sure. But I mean,
because
design wise, I don't know which one I like more.
I
Cause
mean, I think I just like Zoe Kravitz suit more because it just looks more sleek.
yeah, it
And
looks more practical
yeah, Michelle
for sure.
Pfeiffer's looks like a Halloween costume. Like,
Yeah, but for sure, worst one Anne Hathaway. All she has is like stupid mask.
yeah, but I do love Anne Hathaway though.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, she's good, but I don't think she's a good Catwoman. I mean, that was
Maybe
weird.
not.
That was weird that she's even in that movie.
Yeah, it was kind of just like a last minute addition. It feels like,
Yeah, man. Like, whatever. Uh,
but no. But since we're talking about the suits, we have to talk about Batman's suit.
oh yeah, Batman suit is cool. I love that he has the gun that killed his parents, and he reshapes it as the Batarang. I fucking love
Yeah,
that.
I mean, they never
Confirm
said
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never confirmed it, but I did hear that in the like before the movie
Mhm.
even came out that they said the same thing. And it was really cool that it was detachable. I didn't expect it
Yeah,
to
it's so
be.
cool. There's like a gaming chair that's being sold. I don't know by what's the company, but It's like, like the gaming chair, like the one that everybody has.
Mhm.
And it has like a detachable magnet bat symbol. And I really want to get it, but I don't know how much it costs.
Yeah. I think that's a good investment because
My
honestly,
new
it's fucking cool.
personality is the Batman. Also,
I think that's everyone's new
yeah,
personality, and I mean,
girls have Gone Girl, and Midsummer Girl. The boys have Batman now.
yeah,
I'll get,
honestly,
yeah,
if you have been anywhere near TikTok, you'll see all the boys on TikTok are moving slowly, walking slowly all over their houses to Nirvana's Something in the Way.
yeah, which really cool. Apparently Matt Reeves based Bruce Wayne off of Kurt Cobain, so that's pretty interesting. I love the way Bruce Wayne looks in this, like messy hair, eye shadow, fucking dripping down his eyes and shit.
Yeah, that's something that I noticed because in other Batman, we really don't see them use the makeup, the 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 black
Well,
around the
we've
eyes.
never seen a Batman put it on, but
Yeah,
we know it's there because like
yeah, but we've never seen him like take on a mask and like you see the black around their
yeah,
eyes.
which I think is
The
super
first time we
sick.
see him,
Like
and
it looks like it looks like he's crying and stuff like that, and
yeah,
it's good.
yeah, his whole like persona, like we were saying, as Batman is really awesome. The one thing I really love about the suit, apart from the bat symbol, the is the cape. For some reason, like the leather black cape, it just looks so cool for whenever he's fighting everything. It really reminded me of the Arkham games.
Oh yeah,
And I really love the Arkham games. I honestly downloaded it right after I saw the movie.
that's what I was thinking about doing. I was like, I'm gonna play these again.
Yeah, I mean, they were really good games. But the only thing I will nitpick at the suit is the mask, because for some
The
reason
big bump or what?
yeah, it makes him look like he has a big ass forehead.
Yeah, he kind of looks a little bit like a beluga whale. Like it's like big and bumpy. Like I know it's supposed to be like, so if he gets, oh shit, I hit my mic. It's supposed to be like, if he gets bopped in the head, he doesn't fucking die, obviously. But
Yeah,
I think for the most part, it looks really good. Like this and
yeah, for sure.
Batflex are probably my two favorite suits.
Yeah,
Um,
that's another thing about
because
Ben Affleck's Batman, I think, well, like his suit, I think is probably also the most comic accurate.
what was I gonna say? I love that like Battinson's like goes all the way to like this part of the face. It like goes like all the way, shows off his chin. Because like Christian Bale, it's only like this part. Like he has like a goatee
Mhm.
and he looks fucking dumb. But
Yeah,
yeah, I love Batfleck's suit and I love Battinson's suit.
yeah, and Battinson has
Also, I love that we
like
can
these
just
sharper.
also I
What?
love that we can just nickname them like Battinson and Batfleck.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's easy.
Yeah.
But fucking Battinson has like the sharpest jawline ever. Jesus Christ, that guy. I mean, Robert Pattinson was named by scientists the most handsome man alive in like 2018 or I don't know when. And
Makes sense.
I can definitely tell you that my girlfriend agrees with that like 100%.
Makes sense. I saw a lot of people shitting that like it's crazy that like the dude from Twilight is being Batman, but he does a really good job. Like
Yeah,
he's not just like doing the part, like he actually studied for the part. Like Matt Reeves gave him comic books to read, right? But he read more than just the ones that Matt Reeves told him to study. And
yeah,
like he saw the movies beforehand, even though Matt Reeves said don't watch any of the other movies because this is like, supposed to be like your own thing. But he had already seen those movies, so he just rewatched them. And I still think he did like his own thing as Batman, and he does a really good job. He's probably
yeah,
maybe like one of my favorites for sure, top three now.
yeah. Oh, him and Mike too. Yeah, honestly, I'd agree that that he did a really great job and probably also in my top three. Because we've have had some pretty goofy adaptations of Batman, which by the way, fun fact, if you didn't know, when they were first doing a screen test for this Batman with Robert Pattinson, he tried on all the past suits, which is pretty crazy to think about,
including the ones with nipples.
Yep.
Apparently, that's just what you do with the screen test. You just try on all the bat suits and see which one like fits.
Yeah, he said that his favorite was probably George Clooney's because it was so funny. And I think that Zoe Kravitz said that he had George Clooney's on when they did the screen test together.
Interesting. Bro, okay, that reminds me. Zoe Kravitz said that she drank milk like a cat to prepare for this role. If someone has those pictures, please send them to me, please.
It's on our Instagram.
It's on. Never mind. It's on Instagram. Thank you. Please still send them to me.
Yeah. As you could tell, Sebastian is pretty down bad for Zoe Kravitz.
Meow. No. I'm down for most of this cast. You know what I mean? Well, actually, no, that's not true. I'm not down for the Penguin. Paul Dano in that one picture, he was like dripped
out.
Yeah, he had a lot of drip. I am down for him in that one pick, but in the rest of this movie, no.
He's a dork. Yeah, there's so many things you need to talk about.
Bro, he has 500 followers though.
Dude, we have 500 followers on TikTok. It's funny because they made it seem like it's a lot.
I know, he was like, "Thank you to my 500 followers."
The police officer, he was the one like, "Oh my god, he has 500 followers."
Oh yeah, that part too. Yeah. It's like this dude. Oh, that reminds me. I love all the cops in this movie because they talk with like fucking like, "Hey boss, we got a fucking cop over here," or like we got a like everybody talks in that accent. It's so fucking funny. The Penguin talks in that accent too. He's Italian instead of being British this time. Which
it's like a Long Island, New
York accent. What is more evil, guys? Italians or British people? You decide. Comment down below. British Penguin or Italian Penguin? What's evil?
Wait, was Danny DeVito's Batman? I mean Batman. Was Danny DeVito's Penguin British?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think so.
I only saw the movie once, so I don't remember how he spoke.
Yeah, I think he just talked like Danny DeVito.
And he looked goofy as fuck.
But I think normally the Penguin's supposed to be from England, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember. Well, I remember from the Arkham games.
Yeah, in the Arkham games, yeah. He's voiced by the dude that voices Nathan Drake in Uncharted.
Oh shit! Really?
Fun fact, yeah.
Yeah, I just remember
Nolan North, ladies and gentlemen.
Nolan North is a legend.
Yeah, bro, he should have played Uncharted. I mean,
he should have played Uncharted. He probably did.
What's the name? Yeah, he should have played Nathan Drake in Uncharted movie. Have you seen the Uncharted movie?
No. I thought about it, but nah.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch it. I'm probably gonna torrent it later. FBI, if you're listening, I mean, I'm gonna buy it online digitally.
You're in Canada, dude.
Rent it.
Over there, it's legal.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's not in Canada.
I'm moving to Canada next week, everybody.
Yep. Okay. Going back to the characters, the first thing, two characters that I want to talk about. First, the Penguin. He didn't do much.
That guy was fucking funny though.
But yeah, he was really funny. And what's his name? Colin Farrell, dude.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Like
unrecognizable.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like I love the prosthetics he has. I love how much of this movie was practical.
Yeah.
They shot Robert Pattinson like 50 times.
No, but talking about shooting Robert Pattinson, that scene in the hallway that's completely dark and the only light that you see is from the gunshots.
Yeah.
Those are all practical, like the muzzle. Yeah, the muzzle. Like they're all practical shots. Obviously.
Yeah, I read that and I was like, that's fucking badass. That's more movies should do that shit, bro.
Yeah, and I agree. And then also Matt Reeves said that the scene where he jumped, jumped the fire with the car, it was also completely practical.
That scene was cool. I wonder if the rest of it was practical, like all the crashes that happened before that. Not the jump. I know the jump was practical, but I wonder if
I mean, I think most of them could have been pulled off
Yeah,
practically. I
it's because
mean,
it's
maybe
because some of
something
the,
for safety reasons would
yeah.
probably wouldn't have done it, but yeah, I think most of it could have been done pretty well done,
Interesting.
like practically.
I know for sure there was like I think just one green screen shot that I remember.
That you like could tell was green screen.
Yeah, I think.
Honestly, I could not tell you which ones
But
was green
because
screen.
I think it's the one where he was like falling, where it looked like fuzzy around the Batman, but I don't know if that was like because like supposed to
Are you
be like
talking
how the
about from the
focus.
Gotham Square garden where he fell in the?
Yeah, because I remember being like it was him, and then the rest of it was like sort of blurry around him. So, but I don't know if that was because of like the focus or if because of like blue screen trying to key out the background. But
Probably. I mean,
anyways,
there's a lot of things going on there.
yeah. But anyways, this movie had the same budget as Black Widow,
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
and
Insane.
and I mean, this movie looks way better than Black Widow
Oh yeah, 1,000
for
times.
sure. Black Widow stands don't hate me.
I mean, it's literally there. The evidence is there.
Yeah,
The
there's
I
receipts on Twitter.
yeah, I mean, literally the one that I've been seeing the most is what's her name?
Yelena,
Yeah, Yelena, where she's
Midsummer
like
Girl
yeah,
again, talking
where
about
she's falling out and you see like really bad
yeah,
green
just
screen
yeah,
behind her. Yeah, no, it's crazy to think that they're the same budget. This movie is 1,000 times way better looking and also better story.
yeah. That is crazy, man. Imagine like if this is what they do. I don't know how much the budget was, but imagine if they had like more money, like how much they'd
Oh,
be able
but
to
they're
do
definitely gonna get way more for the second one.
for sure. What do you want to see in the second one?
Personally, I don't know, but I have seen a lot of
I
different discussions about what the
I
sequel could be.
I want to see either Court of Owls
Yeah, that's what I've seen the
and
most.
because I'm like that one we haven't had on screen, so that would be really badass.
Mhm.
And also Mr. Freeze. I feel like Mr. Freeze hasn't been done good in live action because all we
What are
had
you
was
talking
our
about, dude? Arnold is the best
shut
actor.
up. Don't catch a cold. I don't know what the fuck he says. Um,
uh, I don't remember the Cuban Crusher on TikTok. He like fan casted Mr. Freeze, but I forgot to who.
I don't know who would be a good Mr. Freeze.
I think he said Giancarlo Esposito,
I'm tired of that guy. Not that he's a bad actor, he's really good, but I'm tired of seeing him as the bad guy. He's the bad guy in a lot of stuff.
but he is a really good bad
He's a
guy.
good bad guy, but I don't know. I
And
feel
also
like
the other one he said was Bryan Cranston.
oh, that would be good. I mean, both of them would be good, but I feel like you got to give someone else a shot.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I can't
Maybe
think of an actor off the top of my head for
I
Mr.
don't.
Freeze,
I don't
especially
know.
because he has to be blue. You know.
Oh, well, yeah, but I don't know. I feel like Mr. Freeze, they could do a really good job. Also, I want to see Robin in these movies. I know. Maybe it's like a little bit to have like a kid in these movies, but I think it could be really good, especially since like this Batman is trying to be more hopeful.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
I know that's why I like Robin in the comics because he brings that hope to balance out
I
Bruce's
mean, when
darkness.
when I saw the movie, I don't think it's gonna happen. But that kid, the son of the mayor, I told my girlfriend
That's
that
what I told my girlfriend too. I was like, this kid's gonna be Robin. But
yeah, I said the
I said
same
it as a
thing.
joke mainly. I was like, not him specifically, but
Yeah. I mean, I just said I bet that kid's gonna be Batman. I mean
mhm.
Batman. Robin.
uh,
And I
it's
mean
cool.
Robin really hasn't had good adaptations on live
No,
action.
he hasn't. That fucking sucks. Like,
I mean, I
um,
don't know what you feel about the Titans show.
oh,
But I mean
I haven't finished it. I mean,
I only saw the first 4 episodes. I wasn't a fan of it.
yeah, me too. Like same. Um, but I don't know. I feel like even Robert Pattinson said that he wants to have a Robin, but only if he's like like if he's like around 13 to 14 years old.
Yeah,
Which
it could make sense.
I
I
think
mean,
I think that's a good age because I mean normally Robin starts out way younger, like around like 8 years old, I think. But it'd be kind of weird for this Batman to be running around with an 8-year old. So I think 13 to 14, I think that's a good age. Like
yeah,
for sure.
uh, Yeah, it could work. I feel, um, but then also, are you gonna adapt like the whole Bat family and shit?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I feel like if you're gonna do like another trilogy, then I think just one of them is fine. Just one Robin, because it's like year 2 of him being Batman. You don't need to do like year fucking 10, uh have fucking 4 Robins, have like, all this other stuff. I think you're good with just like the
Yeah,
main, because I feel like what Matt Reeves is trying to do, he's trying to have like this big roster. He wants to do like all these villains probably. Like I know Robert Pattinson said he wants to see the Court of Owls. He said he wants a Robin. I think it'd be cool to just have like Batman, Robin, Batgirl, Commissioner Gordon, and Alfred.
but Batgirl is supposed to be Barbara. I mean Barbara Gordon, right?
Yeah, I think it's good to just have like those 5 against like fucking Joker, Riddler, Court of Owls,
Yeah.
and like,
With the theme
oh
of
shit.
this movie, I highly doubt it will be a Bat family, but who knows? I mean, I
Oh,
don't know what Matt Reeves has
I forgot
planned.
about Catwoman. It's because I know that I think Matt Reeves is what he's trying to do is I think he wants to get like try to do a lot of villains. Because in this movie alone, we have Riddler, Penguin, spoilers, the Joker's in this. Um, he has
Yeah,
Falcone in it too. He
yeah,
has a
but Falcone dies, so
Yeah.
spoilers
Oh yeah,
technically.
fuck, I forgot he does. Anyways, he also has like the Arkhams. He drops Edward Elliot, who his son ends up being Hush. Spoilers.
Mhm.
Even on the fucking,
Honestly, I didn't know who Hush was. I had never heard of him until I saw all the TikToks after the movie. Honestly,
yeah,
so
so I
sorry
mean,
to all the comic book fans. I
no,
don't know
don't
who Hush
worry.
was.
I don't know much about Hush, but I mean, he might be a villain in one of the later ones. I
I mean,
feel.
if he's referenced, I feel like yeah, it's very possible, especially since they literally name dropped his well, not him, but his father.
Yeah, but they also kind of name drop Hush specifically because in that one picture of Thomas, it literally says like Hush right over him. And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I saw that shit and I was like, oh man, are they gonna do? Because I thought they were gonna do the thing where the Riddler ends up being Hush in this movie. And I was like, oh, that's some bullshit. I don't want to see that. But then it didn't happen. So I'm like, either they're saving that for a sequel or they're saving Hush, like the separate character, for a sequel. And I'm like, eh.
yeah.
So
But
I mean, I don't know. I feel like this movie could be like, I don't know. I feel like the sequels, they have a lot of potential to do like a
yeah,
lot of stuff.
they definitely do have a lot of potential to grow. Uh, one small cool detail that I just saw today was that the Riddler actually has the same glasses as Jim Carrey's Riddler, uh, which not a is a pretty bad movie, but just it's a cool detail to see that. It's the multiverse right there.
Riddle me this, Batman. If quizzes are quizzical, what are tests? Answer, JP? Do you know the answer? Testicles.
I can't with this guy.
Hey, dude, I love the Riddler in this one. He's so funny. Like when he starts singing Ave Maria in the jail, when
Yeah, I
when
love it.
Batman hasn't figured out the puzzle, he's like, no, 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 and he's like crying and farting and stuff. This movie's good. Uh, what do you think about Alfred in this movie? Did you like Alfred? He's played
Alfred's
by
a fucking god, dude.
he's
He took a bomb to the face.
bro. He should have thrown it like way faster than that though. And um,
Doesn't
oh
Alfred know you shouldn't be opening other people's mail?
yeah, dude, that's why he
Jesus
got
Christ.
fucking bombed. Anyways, Alfred's played by Andy Serkis, who, if you don't know, is the dude from what's his name? He's
From
Claw
everything.
in Black Panther.
He's the dude from everything. He
He's
comes out in
the
all the big franchises,
Yeah, he's
dude.
the chimp in Planet of
Planet
the
of the
Apes.
Apes. Also directed by Matt Reeves.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's Gollum in fucking some movie called
He's
Lord of the Rings.
Snoke in the sequel,
Oh yeah, he's Snoke apparently. Yeah, he's in a bunch of
apparently.
stuff. He's good in
Yeah.
this. I feel like That's one thing I told my girlfriend, where I feel like if this movie's already going to be that long, you could have established their relationship a bit longer, because I feel like it's just like one scene of them trying to solve the puzzle,
Yeah, he
and
really
then another
did.
scene, and then he blows up, and then the hospital scene, which I really like the hospital scene, but I feel like they could have been a little bit more.
It was so funny because it was right after Falcone explained him like his father, or like Bruce Wayne's father's history
Mm-hmm.
with like trying to take down the other people or whatever. And then Batman's all mad. I mean, Bruce Wayne's all mad. He goes to see Alfred in the hospital. He wakes up. First thing he says to Alfred as soon
You
as he wakes
lied
up,
to me.
"You lied to me." And I turned to my girlfriend. I was like, "He just woke up,
I
dude."
know, dude. It's so funny, but it's like sad, because like Alfred's like all happy to see Bruce, right? He's like, "Oh, you came to see me," and then immediately his smile goes away. Like you see it, you see him like be like, you know, it's fucking funny.
That's pretty funny. This movie, talking about funny,
This
this
movie's
movie
funny,
had
dude.
did not have that many jokes, but it was funny.
It had jokes, dude. Like the thumb drive, that part was fucking funny.
No, dude, but my
Um,
point is that you can count
oh
on a
yeah,
single
no,
hand how
I
many
know.
jokes
I
there
I
were.
saw lots of people complaining that this movie isn't like funny, and it's like, dude, what do you expect? It's Batman, like,
Yeah.
and then I don't know. I feel like it's dumb to like expect a Batman movie to be funny, because I mean this movie is funny, but like it's not gonna be like stupid shitty
Oh yeah,
MCU
of course. Like I'm
jokes, you
saying, that's
know.
what I'm saying. Like you can count how many, like in a single
Mhm.
hand, you can count how many jokes there are in that movie,
Yeah,
which is not a lot. Which
but it's
is
still
good
funny,
too.
dude. Like
Yeah, I mean,
even with
like that time where Gordon tells Batman to hit him to so he can get away,
yeah, oh
and then
yeah,
then he tells him like you could have pulled the punch, and then Batman's like I did.
yeah. And I love the part where he's like, where Batman's like, no guns, and then Commissioner Gordon's like, that's your thing, man. Which I love that Commissioner Gordon calls Batman man, like, because it's like it feels so funny. It feels like a buddy cop movie at times. Like they're just
Yeah,
like they just call each other bro and dude.
yeah, and then he was like complaining like, bro, I've known you for like 2 years and you don't trust me.
I also wanted to say I like Jim Gordon in this. I don't know if I like him as much as Gary Oldman's, because I feel like Gary Oldman's Commissioner Gordon was really good.
Yeah.
But then again,
Because I just feel like Gary Oldman's Gordon was like just very involved in the story.
yeah, not that this Commissioner Gordon isn't. I just feel like like Commissioner Gordon in Nolan's trilogy, like he's like the second main character at times. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's very involved
it's
in the story.
and to be fair, he's had 3 movies. You know,
Yeah.
Jeffrey Wright, he's only been in one so far, but he's really good.
Yeah, he
I'd say.
definitely did a great job. But
I
talking
love his
about
I love his voice too. He's the fucking Watcher in Marvel's What If.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, well, Jeffrey Wright, little fun fact here. He's the one that was almost gonna call security on Colin Farrell while they were filming the movie because he did not
Oh,
recognize
he did
Colin
not
Farrell.
recognize him.
He was like, "Who the hell is that man?" And then he asked Matt Reeves, and then Matt Reeves was like, "Oh, that's Colin Farrell." And then he came back and he's like, "Colin, what the hell?" That's what I'm telling you, dude. Colin Farrell is
Dude,
unrecognizable in
it's
this movie.
crazy how
First of all,
good.
he's Irish. Second of all, he's got a shit ton of makeup.
Hmm. Apparently,
Like,
fun fact, he went to Starbucks to see if anybody would recognize him, and nobody did.
yeah,
Because obviously he had the prosthetics on. Although he did get lots of weird looks from people.
I bet. I mean, who
Which,
wouldn't?
yeah, old Italian mobster man, yeah, at a Starbucks, yeah,
Take it easy, sweetheart. I don't know.
it's so funny.
I like how he was in
He's
this
so
movie.
funny. He's like,
And
hey,
then,
hey, vengeance! You got fucking. I forgot what he says, but
yeah, and then he gave Batman and Gordon a whole ass Spanish lesson.
oh yeah, he's like, hey, stupid, you know, el ra la la.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You know
telling
what's
you, dude.
another
Like
word
this
for
movie's
ra la
fun.
la? A bat. A bat looks like a flying
No
rat.
habla español.
He's so good. He's so funny. He's probably like the funniest character in
Yeah.
in these movies.
For sure. For sure. Then it was really hilarious how he was like tied up from the feet, and his last scene was him waddling like a little
Oh
penguin.
yeah, like a penguin. Yeah, so
Yeah,
funny.
this yeah, it's so many small little details there, but they're fun.
You know what's funny? This just got me thinking because because I know Barry Keegan, what's his last name? Kogan.
Kogan.
Kogan, right? I know he was cast right a super long time ago, right?
Hmm.
As like Stanley Merkel and was like a generic like cop, and he's actually in the movie because in the beginning it's out of focus. You hear his voice, or I recognize his voice. He tells something to Commissioner Gordon, and I was like, this motherfucker, what's his deal? Why haven't they shown his face, right? And then
Wait, really?
later, yeah, they do. Yeah, he's in the beginning, but like just like as the cop, and he's out of
Oh
focus.
shit!
But I heard his voice, and I was like, that's fucking Barry, dude. I know him.
I didn't
And
know
then
that.
later, I was like, oh, because he's the fucking Joker. That's why. And
Wow, I did not know that.
and I had seen that there was leaks and rumors already that he was playing the Joker in this.
Yeah, it's the thing that we talked about when we talked about Eternals, dude. It's his face. Like
Yeah,
something about his face is just it just looks like he'll play a villain.
yeah,
That's why we thought he would be a villain for Eternals, which he wasn't. But it's just something
yeah.
about him.
But
And
what did you think? Do you think he can be a good Joker?
honestly, yes. Just by the way that we had that small cameo, those couple seconds, minute, whatever it was. I mean, we didn't see his face.
It looked
We
fucked
couldn't.
up though.
Yeah, you could visibly see
He looked,
with the shadows, you could see
yeah,
like his scars.
he looked like Arkham City Joker, like
Yes,
when he's like
yeah.
all like sickly and stuff. That's what he looked like.
I don't think he was sick, but
No,
I
but you
know
know
what you
how
mean.
like he had all like scars and like
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But and it is true. And I mean, I'm excited to see what Barry Cohen does with that character. But do you think he'd fully become the Joker in the sequel or until the third movie?
I don't know because I know Matt Reeves said that he's sort of like the proto Joker, where he's like not the Joker yet.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he'll
so
become the Joker
I
right
don't
away.
know. I said this before. I'm pretty sure on here that I'm not. I don't want to see the Joker like that fast. I want to see some other villains,
Yeah.
especially some that like haven't gotten like enough screen time. Like I said, I want to see Mr. Freeze.
Hmm.
I'm down to see Hush because I
You
think
know,
Matt.
he definitely should be developed like in the background of the
Yeah,
story in the sequel. Not like not
yeah,
I don't think we should see him until the third one.
yeah.
I mean, there is
Or
a the I was gonna say there is a comic run. I don't know the name of it. I'm sorry. Where we do see the Batman. I mean, we see the Joker and the Riddler become friends, but then they have like a falling apart, and basically, they're fighting each other, but also Batman's like fighting both of them.
hmm,
So, and then now we saw the beginning of their friendship in this
yeah,
ending scene.
and
So,
I mean, the Joker gang already exists in this movie because at the beginning that's who Batman beats up. They're
yeah, they had all the makeup.
yeah, they have all the makeup. So I don't know. I mainly want to see other villains, but honestly, like if these movies are gonna be the same way as the Batman, um, like you can do multiple villains, like because
Oh yeah, for sure.
in this one, there's like the whole Falcone type thing. There's like Catwoman, there's like that subplot, and then on top of that, there's like Riddler, right? And then so like I feel like you can do a movie later where like Batman is like tracking down like Hush or like someone else like Scarecrow, somebody just doing small time stuff, but then in the background there's like this big villain doing other stuff, something like that maybe.
Yeah, for
Or
sure.
I don't know. I'm just excited to see a lot more villains. Like I think Scarecrow would be really creepy in this one too. Fuck, I keep
Yeah.
moving my mic.
I
There's
don't,
also
honestly, I don't want to see Scarecrow again. I don't know why, but I don't know. I want to see
yeah,
newer villains. Which that's why I was
I
excited to see the Riddler.
mhm.
I mean, we have had one interpretation of him
But not
in
a
live
good
action,
one.
but not a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's why I want to see. I keep almost saying Sub Zero, Mr. Freeze. I don't know why I keep saying Sub Zero. But one I also want to see. There's this Batman villain called Professor Pig, and he just wears a pig mask and like
Oh yeah, I
is
know
a
who you're talking
fucking
about.
serial killer. That one would be cool for this universe because it's like fucked up and realistic.
I think maybe that was a little too dark.
Yeah, that one might be a
Didn't
little
I
bit
think
too
they would
dark.
probably have to do like rated R, which I don't
D-
think they would.
Dude, but this movie, like the Riddler, he's scary though. Like the way he stalks people and the way he like
Oh yeah,
he
for sure
fucking puts them in
he
like
is
saw
scary.
traps, basically.
For sure he is scary, and one thing I do want to mention though that it was pointing out to me from TikTok, uh, which I'm sorry that I get all my information from TikTok, but it is pretty interesting. But it is true that what they said, that the Riddler at the end, for like the ending with like blowing up the city basically, like, or putting it underwater, he really had no reason to do that, like no real reason to do that, because like his whole theme, like, or like his whole like idea is like unmasking the truth,
Right.
but there was nothing to do with that
Well, I
for
mean,
like putting
no,
the city underwater.
but I mean, it's because in the end, I think he kind of like succeeded though, because he wants to reveal the truth, right? Which is a bunch of politicians being fucking shitty and not keeping their word, right? And so I think, well, this is what I think. This is what I think. Just thinking about that scene, by fucking blowing up Gotham and like forcing it to flood, the Riddler is gonna kind of force these politicians to actually fucking do something about the city, you know?
Hmm.
And technically he kind of forced Batman to be something more. Like he's not just vengeance now. He's hope. He's So in the end, Riddler kind of brought the whole city together. As fucked up as his plan was, as kind of like him not succeeding, he kind of did succeed though. You get me?
Yeah, I had not heard that take before. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
I just thought about that right now because I'm like, he kind of like he kind of made sure there's good politicians now because now you have that
So
good mayor, you
so
have
the real
Commissioner Gordon.
hero is the Riddler.
The real hero is the Riddler, just like how people thought the real hero was the Joker. Society again, Society 2 brought on by the Riddler.
Society too. Yeah, it makes sense. Exactly what you're saying. I had not thought about it like that. So good job on you for thinking about that.
Cool. Yeah, I'm happy I thought of that. I was like,
Yeah.
but
No.
interesting. Dude, the Batmobile is cool on this one. I like it.
Yeah, it was really cool that it is a car, that you can see that it was,
Built.
not
Yeah.
like he built that, obviously, because no one else could do that except him. Because I another video I saw was that the Batmobile and other interpretations, it's specifically built to be a Batmobile. You get
Mhm.
me? And like it's not really by Bruce Wayne. Like it's an art. Like for example, in Nolan's trilogy, it's literally a tank
Yeah.
that he just bought.
Mhm.
And the same thing with like other, and also like Michael Keaton's Batmobile, for example. You'll never see a regular car like that.
No.
Obviously, it's always a car that's specifically built to be only a Batmobile,
Yeah.
which it was a really cool detail to see a new Batmobile this way.
It's cool. And then I don't know if you know, there's like a prequel novel to
Yes.
the Batman, and apparently Bruce has been building the Batmobile since he was like 16, and he like took it on street races and stuff like that. So that's really cool.
Yeah, I would
That's
have loved to
just
seen that in the actual movie, but there was a lot of things we did see
yeah. There's a
anyways.
lot of things in the movie already.
Yeah, but maybe like a flashback scene would have been cool.
Maybe.
But I guess they just don't want to do flashbacks, so
Mhm.
whatever. Uh, but anyways, yeah, this whole movie was
It's good.
really good.
It's
I
good.
didn't mention the rating, but this movie, it started out the first day
Like
at a
90s.
95,
Yeah.
95% on Rotten Tomatoes, which honestly was really impressive. But it since then it's dropped down to 85%, which is still pretty good, and an audience score of 89%. So still really good consensus. there is still people that are hating on it just because, like, they really have no reason to hate on it. One of the funniest ones that I saw was that Ben Shapiro hated the movie.
No, no, but that's just because he wants to see Robert Pattinson do porn. That's why he said it was a bad movie.
Yeah, that definitely would have counted towards Robert Pattinson's. I mean, yeah. If you don't know, there's a Robert Pattinson said that if the Batman movie flopped, he would do porn.
Yeah, he would do like tasteful art house porn.
Yeah,
And god damn it, this movie did well.
Yeah, I guess we'll never see Batcock.
I forgot how much it did at the box office, but it supposedly broke records because of during the pandemic.
I actually have no idea.
Broke pandemic records, I guess.
I mean, I don't think it'll reach as high as Spider-Man No Way Home.
Nah, probably not. I mean, I don't know, because a lot of people like Batman. I feel like
no, I do. A lot of people do love Batman, but I don't think it'll be even close.
There was
to
a
No Way
lot of
Home.
hype around No Way Home, and then especially after,
Which, by the way, there is a lot of comparisons to No Way Home. So, which one do you think is the better movie?
I think better movie is Batman, but better like the one that you're gonna have the most fun with is probably gonna be Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like it's like
Yeah, I know exactly.
The Batman is, I think, a better made movie than Spider-Man No Way Home. But No Way Home,
because No Way Home kind of depends on on the fan service.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and it's not a bad thing because it was a great movie.
I was about to say, not that that's a bad thing, because I fucking love fan service when it's done right.
Exactly, they did a great job with it.
Yeah, but it's just different ends of the comic book spectrum. Like this one's like literally different properties, but also like different type of thing. Like if you want realism, you watch the Batman. If you want to have fun comic book stuff, you go watch No Way Home, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I feel that. But so is Batman one of your favorite characters, comic book heroes?
I would say yeah, but I don't know. I feel like my top. Yeah, I guess he's in like my top 4, top 5, because I would say it's like Spider-Man, Nightwing, Daredevil, Batman, and I don't know who number 5 is, but yeah, for sure, top 4 characters right there.
But
probably basic picks, but who cares? Fuck you.
No, I mean it's respectable. I mean, I have the same opinion. I mean, I don't have as high a Nightwing as you do, but still, Batman and Spider-Man. Yeah. I think they're the most popular characters from each spectrum, from Marvel and DC.
For sure. Oh, you know what? You know who's number 5? Spider-Man. I mean, not Spider-Man. Superman. I actually really like Superman now. I think he's fun. I think he's nice. I think he's a.
Wait, you're talking about Kansas boy Superman? Yeah,
just nice, friendly, hokey, loves his mama Superman, not fucking Zack Snyder or dark, edgy, edgelord Superman.
Yeah, that reminds me of that the Superman the show.
Yeah.
I literally saw a post today that they would love to see that Superman with this Robert Pattinson joke. I
started watching that show and I'm like, this is nice. Like this is
Superman and Lois.
Yeah, like compared to like Zack Snyder, like, oh, I'm like Jesus, I'm super serious, whatever. Superman, like it's just nice to see him like raise a family and like be on a farm, you know.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
he's just nice.
I don't think we'll see another version of Superman in this. I think I think it's just gonna be like another like version of Nolan's trilogy, which like just Batman.
I'm fine with too. That's why I'm a little bit like it'd be weird to see Superman in this universe. It'd be weird to I think even Clayface would be super weird, and Mr. Freeze would be weird too.
Yeah, even though that's one thing. That's why I don't want to see Mr. Freeze. It would be interesting to see, but I don't know. With the whole theme that they did with this movie, I just don't think it would work.
It could be like they could rework it a little bit differently, but I don't know how. Like
I don't know. I feel like it just has to be grounded villains. That's why it works so much.
That's up to the writers though. Like Honestly, if they make a way for like Clayface and fucking Killer Croc and Mr. Freeze to be somewhat grounded and realistic, then I'd be down for it, honestly.
Yeah, but then again, I don't know how you could do that.
Yeah.
They're just like, meta human. They're not normal
Yeah.
like villains. That's why I don't think it would work. But I mean, if anyone in the comments wants to let us know how they would include them, that would be interesting. Because I'm honestly up to hearing other people's opinions on like how the sequels would do or with other villains, apart
Yeah.
from the ones that are like already mentioned, like the Court of Owls and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
So
very excited to see the rest.
mhm. So I think that's a good note to like end this episode.
Yeah.
So before we do that, what's your rating on the Batman?
I personally really enjoyed this movie. Um, so at first I gave it a 9 out of 10. And honestly, it might have gone down a little bit, very, very slightly. So I think I'll just keep it a 9 out of 10 because I don't know how low I want to go. How low can you go?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'll stick with my rating initially of 9 out of 10. It is a really great adaptation of the Batman. Uh, Before I ask you your rating, the one thing we didn't mention that I do want to mention before we go is that I really liked like one of the reasons why it is high rated for me is that I really liked that they focused on Batman's detective side of
Yeah.
the movie, of the story, and especially that whole scene with the contact lenses.
Oh yeah,
I
I
don't know
love those
why.
fucking contact lenses.
Yeah, those were like so cool. So that's one of the reasons why it's high rated.
Yeah.
So yeah, 9 out of 10 for
I
me.
would say yeah, like for me, I think it's like I would say yeah, it's a 9 out of 10 for me too. Uh there's not really much that I have like complaints about. Like I love Robert Pattinson in this. I love Zoe Kravitz, Paul Dano, Colin Farrell, Jeffrey Wright. Like pretty much the whole cast is really well casted.
Yeah,
Um the runtime it's long, but like I mean
I think
it,
that's my
it
only complaint that the
the
runtime is long.
but at least the pacing is good. Like I never
Yeah.
felt like oh fucking end already, you know? Like
No, yeah, for
I
sure.
wanted to see what was gonna happen next. Um I think I mean I like Batman and Catwoman's relationship in this. It's really good.
Yeah,
And yeah,
for sure.
yeah, for sure. Like a 9 out of 10 for me too. Nine. It would have been a 10 if we saw
A Batcock.
Batcock or bat balls at least, or just one testicle. If the Riddler said that joke.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think they should have come up with more riddles. It would have been funny. I thought
And
the whole movie
also,
was just gonna be Batman chasing trophies like in the Arkham games.
oh, that would have been so funny. But dude, Batman knew all the riddles like right away.
Yeah,
That's
it,
so
it,
funny.
it was pretty. It was pretty funny. But the one that he couldn't do is the one in Spanish.
Oh yeah, he was like,
Which also, by the way, they were doing this. I mean, in the end credit scene. By the way, it doesn't have
oh yeah,
end credit scene, but it does have like a little
it just says goodbye question
yeah,
mark.
goodbye question mark, and there was like a link to some website.
Yeah,
Uh,
www.elratalada.com.
yeah, which I don't know what it was.
It's just the thing that it's the website that Bruce accesses in the movie, and it gives you riddles and you answer them. So I forgot what it was. I checked it out for like because it was updating like every day.
Yeah, I think today it reached 100%, but I didn't see what it was. I think it was just like
Yeah,
audio files or something like
yeah,
that
I don't
from
know
the
what it
Riddler.
was, but I'm gonna have to look it up afterwards.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, let us know what you thought about the Batman. Let us
Mhm.
know if you thought Robert Pattinson did a great job, like we did, like we thought he did. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed the Batman, and hopefully, we can come back with on a regular schedule this
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Sorry about that, everybody.
Yeah, like we said, there's a bunch of stuff in her personal life, but We are back. We came back strong with the Batman. A really
with
great
the
movie.
fucking Batman, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's
And
go.
then next week we're gonna start talking about hot garbage again. Maybe.
Yeah, but even
Honestly,
then, like,
let's wait like 10 years and then we'll do the prequels.
I mean, before we had like our whole schedule planned out for the movies, but let us know what movies you guys want us to talk about, since we don't have a set schedule for movies yet.
Yeah.
All right.
Please give us good movies. I don't want to see anything bad.
Can you hear the pain in his voice?
The pain in my voice, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bruce Wayne. I'm literally Bruce Wayne. I'm literally the Batman. Something that's been on my head all day. That and the Batman theme, also like the
which, by the way, we didn't mention. Pretty good.
The music is good in this. The music is good.
Yeah.
I bought vinyls for the soundtrack. So just because they come in cool colors.
Crazy.
All right, so that's been this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Did we ever introduce ourselves? My name is Sebastian.
We didn't. We always forget. It's
my
been
name's
a time. It's been a long time, dude. Yeah, my name was JP. Was JP?
It was.
Yeah, that was. Now it's Bruce Wayne.
Now it's the Batman. All right, cool. I'm gonna end that episode there. That was a good one.